the mind behind everything. Every day, you think about changing your life. More success, more peace, more control. But here's the secret most people never grasp. Your world doesn't change when your circumstances do. It changes when your subconscious mind does. Dr. Joseph Murphy, an Irish-born philosopher and minister, dedicated his life to proving that what you believe in your heart becomes what you see in your life. He wasn't just another self-help author. He was a bridge between science, psychology, and spirituality. Murphy studied major religions, dived deep into psychology, and realized something timeless. Every great teacher, from ancient prophets to modern thinkers, said the same thing in different words. As you think, so you become. This book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, isn't about magic or luck. It's a manual for the most powerful machine you own, your mind. It shows how your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs create the life you experience, whether you realize it or not. Chapter 1. The Dual Mind, Conscious and Subconscious. Your mind has two parts: the conscious mind, the thinking, logical, deliberate part, and the subconscious mind, the quiet, hidden force running everything behind the scenes. Your conscious mind decides what you want. Your subconscious mind carries it out, exactly as instructed. Think of the conscious mind as a gardener, and the subconscious as the soil. Whatever seed you plant, faith or fear, success or failure, the soil grows it without judgment. It doesn't ask if your thoughts are helpful or harmful. It just says, yes. So when you say, I can't do this, your subconscious accepts it as an order. When you say, I'm capable of anything, it accepts that too, and begins rearranging your inner and outer world to prove it true. Your life is the mirror of your subconscious programming. If you don't like what you see, don't fight the reflection. Change the source. Chapter 2. How Thoughts Become Reality. Murphy explained that the subconscious doesn't argue. It acts. It takes every belief, feeling, and mental picture as truth, then works silently to make it real. He gave countless examples. A man healed his paralyzed arm by imagining it moving freely every night before sleep. A woman escaped years of poverty by repeating, "Wealth flows freely into my life," until her mind began spotting opportunities that had always been there. This isn't fantasy, it's psychology. Your subconscious filters what you notice, guiding your behavior in ways that match your beliefs. If you believe you're unlucky, you'll subconsciously sabotage opportunities. If you believe you're destined for growth, you'll find ways to rise. You can't outwork your deepest beliefs. You can only upgrade them. Every thought carries an emotional charge. When you mix imagination with emotion, the subconscious treats it like a command. So stop fighting your current results. Feed your mind a new story, one repetition at a time. Chapter 3. Faith, Imagination, and the Law of Belief. Murphy said, your subconscious mind works according to the law of belief. Whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. Faith isn't just religion, it's focused belief. When you expect good things, you activate your subconscious to seek and attract them. When you expect loss or failure, the same law works against you. The imagination is the workshop of the subconscious. If you picture health, your body begins to adjust. If you picture success, your habits start aligning with it. Murphy used a simple story. Two men, both praying for success. One believes he'll fail, his words are full of fear. The other believes he's destined to rise, his heart is calm. Guess which one the subconscious listens to? the one who believes, not the one who doubts. Faith isn't about begging the universe. It's about believing deeply enough that your mind stops fighting itself. Chapter 4. Healing through the subconscious mind. Murphy's work is filled with stories of people who healed through belief. He wasn't saying ignore medicine, but he showed that mental healing is real. One story tells of a man who visualized every night that his body was radiant, whole, and strong. Within weeks, his illness faded. Another woman imagined herself signing healthy reports from her doctor. Eventually, she did. Why does this work? Because your body is controlled by your subconscious. It regulates every cell, heartbeat, and hormone. When you constantly think, "I'm sick" or "I'm weak," your subconscious hears those as instructions. But when you affirm life, strength, and healing, it begins reprogramming the body's natural intelligence. Murphy said, "You don't heal yourself by fighting sickness. You heal by affirming health." So next time you're struggling, don't argue with your condition. Speak to your subconscious with conviction. I am strong. I am whole. My body is responding perfectly to life. Say it enough, and your subconscious will start making it true. Chapter 5. Wealth and Success. Mind over money. Murphy made it clear. Poverty and wealth both start in the mind. He said, your subconscious mind is never short of ideas. There's infinite supply in it. If you see money as scarce, you repel it. If you see abundance everywhere, your subconscious finds ways to prove you right. He told the story of a salesman who repeated before sleep, "Every day my sales grow. People love what I offer." Within a month, his income tripled. Not because magic happened, but because his confidence changed. He became more engaging, persistent, and creative, all because his mind believed. Murphy warned against greed, though. The subconscious works best with service and purpose. He said, your desire for wealth must not be for selfish gain, but to bless and uplift others. When you combine vision with generosity, the flow of ideas and opportunities multiplies. You start seeing wealth as energy, not something you chase, but something you attract by becoming valuable. The key isn't to wish for money. It's to see yourself as already aligned with abundance. Say it, feel it, live it, and your mind will lead the way. Chapter 6. Relationships and harmony. Every relationship you have, romantic, family, work, mirrors the beliefs you hold about yourself. Murphy said, you attract what you feel you deserve. If you believe love is rare or people are untrustworthy, your subconscious will attract proof of that belief. If you believe you are worthy, lovable, and safe, your relationships start to reflect that energy. He told people to stop trying to fix others and start reprogramming their own thoughts. If someone bothers you, don't react with hate. Visualize peace between you. He said, when you bless another, you bless yourself. One story tells of a woman whose marriage was falling apart. Instead of arguing, she began imagining her husband as kind, loving, and understanding. She did it every day, in silence, and within months, he started acting that way, because she changed the energy she was sending. The lesson: your subconscious doesn't just create your personal life, it shapes your social reality too. What you believe about people becomes how they show up for you. Chapter 7. Overcoming Fear and Failure. Fear is imagination used against yourself. Murphy said, do the thing you fear, and the death of fear is certain. The subconscious stores every fear from your past, every rejection, every humiliation, and replays it when you face new challenges. That's why success feels scary. Your subconscious is trying to protect you from pain it remembers. The fix isn't to ignore fear, it's to retrain your inner voice. When you feel anxious, say, "I am calm, I am capable, my mind is my ally." Repeat it slowly until your breathing changes. Murphy taught that fear fades when faith grows, and faith grows when you act, even in doubt. Because the subconscious learns through repetition and experience. The more you face your fears, the more your mind learns. "This is safe. I can handle this failure," he said, "is never final. It's feedback." Every time you rise after falling, your subconscious replaces old fear with new strength. Chapter 8. Sleep, Prayer, and Autosuggestion. Murphy believed that the most powerful time to reprogram your mind is when you're half asleep. That twilight state between wakefulness and sleep, that's when the conscious mind quiets down and the subconscious becomes most receptive. So, before bed, don't replay your worries. Feed your mind new instructions. Repeat affirmations like, "Tomorrow brings opportunity. I am guided toward my purpose. My body rests deeply and heals perfectly," he said. Your subconscious mind never sleeps. Whatever you impress on it at night continues to grow while you rest. Prayer, to Murphy, wasn't about pleading with an external God. It was a mental alignment, a way of talking directly to the creative intelligence within. He said, "Prayer is the soul's inner conversation with itself. Autosuggestion is simply conscious repetition. Say it, feel it, believe it, and your subconscious starts treating it as fact. That's why negative self-talk is so dangerous. It's just as powerful, but working against you. Every word you speak to yourself is a seed. Make them count." Chapter 9. Universal Laws of Belief. Murphy said, "Your subconscious mind works by law, not luck. It obeys universal principles, belief, attraction, and cause and effect." 1. The law of belief. Whatever you believe deeply becomes your experience. 2. The law of correspondence. Your outer world reflects your inner state. 3. The law of habit. Repetition engraves new beliefs into the subconscious. When you start using these laws consciously, life stops feeling random. You begin to see how every pattern, every event, mirrors your thinking. If you focus on lack, you attract it. If you expect good, you magnetize it. The subconscious doesn't play favorites, it just follows orders. That's why Murphy urged readers to take responsibility for their mental environment. Guard your thoughts the way you'd guard your home. Let in only what strengthens you. He said, "Change your thought, and you change your destiny." It's not just philosophy, it's the physics of the mind. Chapter 10. The Practice of Reprogramming. Murphy gave a simple formula to rewire your subconscious. Relax, visualize, and affirm. First, calm your body. A tense mind can't receive new ideas. Second, visualize the desired outcome, clearly, emotionally, as if it's already real. Third, affirm it repeatedly with faith. He said it's not about how long you practice, but how deeply you feel it. One vivid minute of belief beats hours of distracted thought. Start small. If you want confidence, visualize yourself speaking with ease. If you want success, imagine shaking hands after achieving it. If you want peace, picture a calm ocean inside you. Over time, your subconscious starts to accept these images as truth and acts to make them real. Chapter 11. Spiritual Depth. The God Within. Though Murphy came from a religious background, his message was universal. He believed that God is not an external being watching from afar, but the divine intelligence within your subconscious mind. When you pray, You're not talking to God. You're awakening God through you. When you believe in good, you align with that intelligence. He said, the infinite power of your subconscious can heal, inspire, and guide you if you only let it. That's why quiet faith works better than desperate prayer. When you trust that the creative power inside you is already moving, you relax, and the flow begins. Chapter 12. The New Life, Becoming a Creator. Murphy closed his book with a challenge. Stop living like a victim of circumstance and start living like a creator of destiny. Your subconscious doesn't ask for perfection. It asks for direction. Whatever picture you hold most vividly in your mind becomes your next reality. So, if your life feels stuck, stop repeating the same stories. Write new ones. If you want success, feel it now. If you want peace, act from it now. If you want love, embody it now. Murphy's ultimate lesson was simple. You don't need to get power. You already have it. You only need to stop using it unconsciously. He said, you are the captain of your soul because you are the master of your thoughts. And once you believe that, really believe it, life begins to move in ways that feel almost miraculous. Final reflection. The quiet miracle of mind. The power of your subconscious mind is both ancient and modern, scientific and spiritual. It's not a secret. It's a system. The thoughts you choose today become the world you walk through tomorrow. So here's the invitation. Stop saying, I'll believe it when I see it. Start saying, I'll see it because I believe it. Because deep down, your subconscious is always listening, and it's waiting for your next command.